Okay. And why are you living in Medellin?
Because the weather here is amazing, and here there are a lot of opportunities for uh, get a job or meet with new people. And I don't know, here there are a lot of opportunities in general, Medellin.
Maybe we saw each other because I lived 1 year in Medellin as well.
Oh, nice. What do you think about Medellin?
Yeah, it's nice. The weather is very good.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't have a strong opinion. I
Mhm.
didn't love it or hate it. It was okay. I lived in Laureles
Mhm.
for half a year, and then I lived in Envigado.
Okay, nice. I currently like living in Laureles too. Okay, but I was living in Envigado too. Okay.
And
What?
which do you prefer?
I prefer Envigado. For me, it's most beautiful. But I have the gym in I near the gym and near Unicentro. Unicentro. Okay. I feel
Okay. And
okay, but I can hear you. Okay, and I can see you. Okay.
okay.
Okay, tell me, how is your life in Santa Marta, for example? I love Santa Marta, but I don't know. For me, it's quite dangerous. I don't know. I just visited for vacations, but I don't know.
Yeah, for me, it's more dangerous than Medellin. You have to be careful, but mainly at night, you have to take taxi everywhere you
Mhm,
go. You cannot walk alone at night. Um, but it's beautiful. You're
mhm,
close to the beach. People are friendly. People are fun.
mhm,
There's good atmosphere. The weather is a little bit too hot,
mhm.
but I don't mind so much. It's
Uh,
not that developed. Like Medellin is more developed city, but it's not a problem for me. Just
mhm,
sometimes the internet
mhm. Ah,
can
nice.
come and go. That's
Mhm. Okay, nice. And how long have you been there in Santa Marta?
well in Colombia 2 years and a half, but in Santa Marta for a year
Ah,
in
okay.
total.
Nice, nice. And you are living with your family there or just alone?
Yeah, I live completely alone, but I have a dog,
Ah,
so I guess I live with my dog. Um, no, my family they live in the UK,
mhm,
but in July I bought a ticket to go to UK to visit them, but I plan to come back to Colombia
mhm,
because it's very cheap to live in
mhm.
Colombia, but
Yeah.
UK it's more expensive.
Yes. And I think that people here it's more friendly, no? It's friendly comparative with UK people or people in UK.
uh, Compared to
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. I would say everyone is different.
Mm-hmm.
I would say people here are more relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
more comfortable with how they are and expressing themselves. Maybe in the UK, people are a bit more like uptight. You know what I mean? Uptight.
Yes, yes, yes.
But nah, people in the UK are similar to Colombians in the sense they go out, they have fun, they like to talk, they like to party, and they're friendly as well. So nah, not so much difference.
Yes, but they are more restricted.
In what way?
For example, with meetings, and I don't know, maybe date. For me, they are more restricted with time in general in their life. Different to here. People here are more relaxing or relax.
So
Relax.
if you have a date with a guy and he says we're gonna meet at 7 o'clock in the evening, what time do you arrive?
Maybe 8. I don't know.
It's terrible.
8 or 7:30, maybe, no? Yeah, it's common. It's normal. It's no normal arrive in a date early. For example, at um, the time at the specific time, or maybe we prefer be late in a date with someone because it's our culture. I think maybe most of us we are more relaxed or relaxing with this topic.
Relaxed.
Relax. I have a confused with this part. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe in UK people prefer be early and punctual in a day, but here in this way it's totally different. Here is different. Okay. I think. In my case, it's different because I'm a punctual person, but I know that it's normal here be late in all dates or appointments or I don't know.
Mm.
It's normal here.
Yeah, so I guess this is a difference then between UK and Colombia. Yeah, people are more punctual in UK.
Yes. But what do you think about that topic? For example, people who all the time it's late in for you is a problem or not?
Yeah, if someone
What
is
do you
late,
think?
then I tell them next time if you are late, then I leave and we don't see each other again. So yeah, for me it's a problem.
Okay, yes, it's something cultural. It's because your country is the same. For example, here there are or there is people. There is. Who can I say? Is there are people or there is people?
There are people.
There are people. Those all time are late, but some people are early in a different ways. No all the time, but they prefer be early for some events. I can see events or dates
Mhm.
or I don't know. Okay. But yes, this
That's
is
right.
in culture. Okay. What is the most difficult for you living about living here or living in Santa Marta?
Good question, because not many things are difficult
Mhm.
here. Maybe small things like mosquitoes are irritating. The temperature during the day, it can be very hot sometimes. What else? That's all that comes to mind. It's not that difficult. I suppose the safety as well. In the UK, you can walk alone at night, at 2 o'clock in the morning, nothing is going to happen to you. Whereas in Colombia, you have to look over your shoulder and watch where you're going, who you speak to all the time. So I guess that can be challenging sometimes.
Okay, nice, interesting. But how is for you, for example, the accent there?
It was difficult at the start. I couldn't understand so much, but after a year, I can now understand very well how they speak in the coast. I think in Bogota, it's the easiest accent to understand. Medellin, it's a little bit difficult, but I got used to it. And there are many Venezuelans here as well. So you hear the Venezuelan accent, and for me, it's quite easy to understand.
Okay, it's easy for you, Venezuelan's accent.
Yeah, very easy.
Okay, it's nice. Okay, but what do you prefer about food, there or here in Medellin? What is your favorite food or meal?
I wouldn't say I love Colombian food, but they have a couple of good dishes that I like. I like calentao and bandeja paisa, and and it's okay. There's lots of fried food, so arepa. Yeah, these are the main things that come to mind. But Colombians, they don't eat very healthy food.
No, you're right. It's true. It's no common, but if you want to have a good food, for example, you have to go to the fancy restaurants, okay, or a specific restaurant for getting a good food, okay. Like, for example, my favorite is Vietnamita food or seafood, but seafood here is really expensive and it's difficult to enjoy when the food when the food is expensive. Okay, it's expensive because they have a little dishes for seafood. It's too expensive. In always, for example, the drink, the food, each dish is, I don't know, it's not enough. For example, for a dinner or something like that, it's like it's because it's expensive, because the place is famous. They are used to give small quantities or small, I don't know, what can I say, cantidades.
Yeah, as you said, quantities.
Quantities, yeah. Yes, it's like that. But for example, in the coast or in the Pacific coast, they give, for example, a lot of food, is cheap, and it's delicious. It's totally different, for example, from here. Okay, it's different. But to be honest, I prefer Bogota food. Okay, Bogota food, or the food from Bogota. Yes, I prefer this
That's
kind
fine.
of
Both.
food. Yes, and it's cheap, definitely. It's cheaper. Okay. Okay.